Welcome back. We back. Let's do a little quick preview for the Browns who take on the Minnesota Vikings this week over in England, London, wherever they at overseas. My apologies for not knowing exactly. Let's start off with the injury report. With Minnesota, they've ruled out three offensive linemen, including Brian O'Neill, Donovan Jackson, Ryan Kelly. JJ McCarthy is still out with a high ankle sprain, and Andrew Van Ginkel with a neck injury is also out, who was, I believe, a Pro Bowl defensive end last week or last year. Sorry. For the Browns, Jack Conklin is questionable. He got a full participation on Friday, so that's huge. We'll see if he plays. Him at right tackle, he's easily the best tackle on this team. Uh, Keyword is just when healthy. So we'll see what that is about. Mike Hall was ruled out. A lot of people's had a lot of questions and complaints about how he's been handled. But apparently this was a part of the plan. He wasn't on pup so that he could actually practice, and they wanted to get him practice, get him slowly ramped up so that he could play potentially in October. September seemingly was never a part of the plan. Um, so everybody's been freaking out, but it seems to be going as it should. Jack Conklin, we mentioned with the elbow. Greg Newsome with the hamstring is questionable. Miles Garrett was on the injury report a lot with an ankle. He said, quote, unquote, you have to kill me for me to not go out there and play. So I think it's safe to say that he will be suiting up on Sunday morning. Remember, this game is early, 8:30 a.m. on the East Coast, which is 5:30 on the West Coast, 7:30 on the Central. If you have a time zone outside of that, I'm sorry for you. I'm not breaking it down. So let's get into this. Keys to the game. I think offensively, the obvious news is this Dylan Gabriel's first start. Um, and I got inspired last night, and hopefully Kevin Stefanski got inspired last night. Thursday night football, the I almost called them the St. Louis Rams. The Los Angeles Rams lost to a Mac Jones led San Francisco 49ers. And not only that, it was Mac Jones, no Kittle, um, no Ayuk, no Ricky Pearsall, no Jawan Jennings. So he was playing with Kendrick Bourne, who decided to go crazy on a Thursday night, and Demarcus Robinson as the two leading receivers, and Jake Tongs, I believe that's the tight end. But anyway, Mac Jones had over 300 yards. They scored 26 points in a victory. I say this to say the first couple of drives were magic. They were throwing screens. They was getting the ball out quick. They was making the Rams come up and tackle them. That should be a similar game plan for Kevin Stefanski. Be creative. I saw a double reverse screen. I saw uh screens to the receivers, screens to the tight end, screens to the running back. And especially with the team who's going to show you different looks, like a Minnesota Vikings, you need to keep them on their heels. You need to keep them guessing, and you need to make the passes easy. But if it's too much quick game, that's easy for something to get picked off. But you throw some screens in there, some misdirection, that keeps them off balance, keeps them at bay, keeps them a step behind. That's the type of stuff that I want to see Kevin Stefanski do. So, like I said, I want to see him basically reinvigorated and inspired on the Kyle Shanahan game plan. That's what I want to see. Obviously, you need to run the ball, Quinshawn Judkins, and you need your playmakers to make plays. David Njoku has no memorable plays this year, neither does Jerry Judy. The best plays you've had offensively have been Quinshawn Judkins, Harold Fannin, and Isaiah Bond as far as like explosives and just plays that you remember and impact kind of plays. Um, Something that Mac Jones did, he fed the hot hand. I would like to see Dylan Gabriel do that, whether that's Fannin, whether that's Njoku, whether that's Jerry Judy or Isaiah Bond. Feed the hot hand and keep going. I would like for it to be Jerry Judy, the guy who should be your number one. I would like for it to be David Njoku, who should be your number one tight end. But if they're not going to make the plays, um, Jackson can get it done. We know Fannin can get it done. And we'll see about Isaiah Bond. And then obviously protect your quarterback. It's gonna be a lot of misdirection, a lot of simulated pressures. They're gonna have to identify, whom is coming, whom is not, and just make sure they're protecting the correct people. Because you want to keep your rookie quarterback upright. If not, it's gonna be a long day for the young fella. So, uh, that's like the big stuff. Offensively, defensively, you're playing against Carson Wentz. Greg Dale puts it, he has a history of turning the ball over, and we have to exploit that. He's gonna throw you one. He might throw you two or three. You got to catch him, Denzel Ward. You got to catch him. If I remember correctly, in 2022, Grant Delpit had a two interception game against Carson Wentz, who then was the starter for the Washington Commanders. Maybe he can find some more of that magic and have a big game here. Uh, like I mentioned earlier, three offensive linemen are out for them. This defensive line should dominate. There's absolutely no reason. I heard this undrafted free agent that's starting. I think outside of Christian Darrisaw, it's just a bunch of guys. Miles Garrett, Miles Garrett, Malik Collins need to continue to dominate. This should be one of those 3, 4, 5 sack games. This should be one of those 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sack games from this defensive line. You saw what Pittsburgh was able to do. They raised hell uh, against them last week when those linemen started to fall down. Nick Herbert had a big game. TJ Watt had a big game. Derek Harmon, Cam Hayward all made plays. So I expect the Browns front four to make a lot of plays. And you got to because Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, Justin Jefferson, who I believe is the best receiver in the league. You got Naylor, and then it's a lot of playmakers on that offense. And um, even though Carson Wentz is going to throw you a couple, he also can make some plays and extend some plays because he's a bigger quarterback as well. So, plays to be had, plays to be made, make those plays. And something that's troubled this team all year and really since 2020, special teams. Play special teams, no big plays, figure out a way to get the ball carrier on the ground, make your kicks, the normal stuff, man. Uh, I don't even know they haven't confirmed or denied that Cam Robinson's going to be your other tackle, so potentially your left tackle. Um, but I hope he is because he's probably the best solution that we have. Um, so I don't know, but me personally, I think the Browns get this dub. If I had to give it a score, I'd go. I think the Browns get 20 this game. I'd go probably like 21-13 Browns. And that 13 is tough because even with Carson Wentz, Kevin O'Connell, I believe, is one of the best play callers in the game. I think he's the true quarterback whisperer. Whether it was JJ McCarthy on Monday night, whether it's Carson Wentz a couple weeks ago, whether it's Josh Dobbs, Sam Darnold got paid because of Kirk Cousins. Pretty much everybody he's put in there has been good, has had a game or two or three where they've looked really good, and he knows he schemes up guys with the best of them. So I would love to see this Browns defense take control and take over this game. But I'm gonna go like 21-13 Browns. Uh, Miles need to make a statement in this game. This need to be that Miles Garrett. He's good for a 3 sack game or two every season. This feels like last week he was like this close every time. This close every time. They kept getting rid of the ball. Carson Wentz is gonna hold the ball, unlike Jared Goff. This might be the Miles Garrett 3 sack game. I kind of feel it. This might be the one. So interested to see. Um Yeah, that's 21-13 Browns. This is my first time picking the Browns since week one. That hurts. That hurts my soul, man. But that's your boy Zeke, and I'm out.